The East Coast also bracing, already feeling waves and dangerous currents. The storm fueling evacuation orders in North Carolina while pounding Puerto Rico. Hurricane Erin on an unforgiving march through the Atlantic as the Caribbean gets soaked. The East Coast also bracing, already feeling waves and dangerous currents. The storm fueling evacuation orders in North Carolina while pounding Puerto Rico with heavy rain and flooding and tearing through the Virgin Islands with vicious 65-mile-an-hour winds. For a Boy Scout troop from Wisconsin, a trip to the Caribbean now extended due to the storm.
It was mainly just, hunkering down and staying in place.
The group went to St. Thomas on August 10th for a sailing trip, but when they got word to evacuate, no flights.
It'll probably be Friday and Saturday before we get on a plane, actually.
The hurricane now moving almost parallel to the eastern seaboard, threatening states from Florida to Massachusetts with coastal flooding as well as dangerous rip currents, which have already led to more than 60 water rescues in North Carolina's Wrightsville Beach on Monday alone.
Erin is expected to grow rather dramatically in size.
The area bracing for tropical storm force winds and up to 20-foot waves pushing water into communities. Deli manager Denise Riley says she's staying put. How long are you prepared to be cut off from the rest of Dare County?
Probably a couple of weeks if we have to. The old timers here, feel like this is not going to be the big one.
Still, many of the Outer Banks under evacuation orders, beach communities getting ready during the busy summer vacation season. And officials here in Dare County are warning people about misinformation and AI-generated images about evacuations that are popping up on social media. They're encouraging people to go to trusted, known sources for information about the hurricane and not just trust anything that pops up in their social media feeds. Savannah?
Erin, thank you very much.
We've got a trusted known source right here. Dylan in for Al this morning, tracking the hurricane, its potential impact as well. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. The Outer Banks certainly will see the most impacts from this storm system. Here it is. You can see it north of Turks and Caicos and southeast of the Bahamas right now. Category 3 hurricane, winds are up to 115 miles per hour. It has taken that turn to the northwest and will eventually turn to the north. Tropical storm watches are in effect across the Outer Banks of North Carolina. The storm itself should weaken, then re-strengthen, then weaken again. But whatever number it is still going to produce dangerous rip currents. And we are going to see some of the tropical storm force winds perhaps extend far enough out of the center of this storm that we will see those impacts across North Carolina. So right now, the storm, the diameter of the storm is about 400 miles across. As this moves, it will widen up to about 600 miles across. So that puts it just close enough to produce these tropical storm force winds. Those winds up to about 39 miles per hour. We'll even see higher wind gusts. Even up in Ocean City, Maryland, we're looking for wind gusts up to about 43 miles per hour. But Cape Hatteras should see those gusts over 50 miles per hour. Now, whether or not you see the rain or the wind from this storm, the surf will be extremely dangerous. We are looking at a high risk of rip currents from Florida all the way up to Nantucket, although once you get into southern New England, it doesn't look like we will see as intense rip currents, but still dangerous in the water. We could even see a 2 to 4 foot storm surge as this storm pushes that water on shore, which is why we do have those evacuations across parts of the Outer Banks.